Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Ugh. Apologies. We are running a little bit behind on time. I've ended up... I thought I had plenty of time to do everything. I lied. I did not. So, Evening Slayer. Yep, we're just kind of in the process of getting everyone in the server and getting things going. I'm just quickly drafting up the list of everyone that I want to go. I don't know if we're... Okay. Cool. Yep, so I'll just quickly... probably hear the cars rumbling around in the background. Sort of just have a bit of a... gander around. In a minute, I'm gonna have to try and organize all these people. They're just doing some loose runs at the moment, I think. They're gonna let me switch between more than those cars? It's really not. It's kind of doing my nutting by only letting me switch between these two cars. I'm not sure why. I might just have to do the stream through this UI, which isn't really what I wanted to do, but might do the job. We got Lucas there doing some donuts and stuff. But yes, welcome everyone. This is gonna hopefully be a fun one. It's gonna be a bit of a nightmare to organize everything, but we're going for it. We're going for it. And I need to sort of not quite ready to get started yet, but we just have some cars going on loose little runs here and there. Oh. He's doing funny things there. Not sure why this doesn't want to let me scroll through all the cars. Can I do it here? I wonder. No, that's really annoying. I don't know, just click on random people. But yeah, I'm just doing the final little bits of prep. I kind of got overwhelmed on the start, so I am I've fallen a little bit behind. I'm just trying to collate some of the information that has been given to me by the various people who are joining. Yeah, I have like 20 tabs open at the moment that I'm having to just manage. So, bear with me for a couple of minutes as I try and sort of get that all sorted out. And then we should be good to go. Okay. I think now it's time for the tricky part, as I'm going to unmute myself to the entire Discord. I'm also going to set it up so you guys can actually hear what's going on in the voice chat. And then we're going to try and wrangle these people up and get things going. So, fun. Okay. Go. Hoping this should all be coming through on the stream now. But yep. Go time! Everyone ready? Anyone have any difficulties joining? I see we're missing a couple of people.
I'm going to start my engine.
I'm about to launch the game one more time.
A V8 powered 550 horsepower jet machine.
Okay. So, if everyone could just go back to the pits. And then once we've got everyone in, then we'll properly get this stuff started. But yeah, thanks everyone for showing up. We got a really nice mixture of cars going on out here. From open wheelers to road cars to GT cars, rally cars, all sorts. Even a drift car.
Do they have Mad Mike's car in this game?
Not as official content, I don't think. It's a real pain. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think it's official content. If they do, they probably have it because AC has everything. But
Yeah.
Yeah. You still getting the checksum? That's annoying.
I don't know why that's happening now.
Have you verified your files? Because it always seems to happen with me sometimes. Then I verify it, then it repairs it.
I reinstalled the game, so...
It'd be the Peugeot.
No, everyone else isn't fine. So what, you reinstalled the game, does that mean a fresh install of all the mods as well?
For some reason, no, I'm still in, so... But I redid it. It replaced everything, but...
I think there is a setting, actually, I can try on the server that might... I need to remember where that setting is. But I might be able to see... Okay. Alright, I'm going to quickly restart the server. Just try and see if this works. Why doesn't even want to let me click the button? Come on. Oh, there you go. Okay. So hopefully this works. What I've done is I've gone and just disabled the integrity verification on the server. So it should just skip the checksum now, hopefully.
Does that mean I can have 1,000 horsepower Janetta?
It does, yes.
Theoretically, yes.
Yes, it does. This is where he has one prepared this whole time. He was just waiting for it to happen.
And cars are a lot better to drive in AMS2 now as well. That Janetta.
I haven't actually driven AMS2 in a while. I'm telling myself I'm going to get back to it, and I never do.
I think it was yesterday and the day before. I took all the shit boxes that I hated, absolutely hated out in AMS2, and I actually really like them now.
Interesting. Okay. Everyone filters their way back in. Fingers crossed, this time everything just works.
He's in the server. I think. Takumi.
Yeah. Fuji is in.
There's this dog question. Who is driving that Supra?
Fuji's driving the Supra GD500. Alrighty. I think we're just waiting on Mateo now, and then that should be everyone. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Alright, now, finally, we can get things going.
Get it started in here.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, so the first part, which is probably going to be the most annoying part to try and sort out, is...
Parking like this on the straight.
Yeah. Everyone leave the pits. We're not actually going to be doing a run now, but we're just going to be sort of like lining up outside of the house.
Try to go one by one. And not hit anyone.
Try not to crash into other people, but it might happen. It's pretty tricky.
Because collisions are enabled in the pit.
Yeah, collisions are enabled in the pit lane, and it is a very tight pit lane, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, there we go.
Just gonna wait for this.
Just sort of pull up here or so. Yeah. And we just want to try and kind of, like, fail miserably. Just kind of try and get all the cars, like, in a line out here. We can kind of just see all of them. There we go. Comes Lucas. Here comes the rest of the brigade.
Technical difficulties. 1 minute. Controls like to play up sometimes.
Alright.
I don't like it doing that.
Just hide the LTY. We've got a traffic jam coming on here.
I'm gonna cheat.
That's right. We're gonna cheat.
Oh, you cheeky bugger, eh? Trust you.
You got to have the host in the middle.
That's fine. Oh.
No, not quite. Hold on.
Oh! He started sinking in the ground a little bit on mine.
I'm going back in because the controls are not being a little bit fun. It's working nominal. This will be represented.
I think if Mateo gear M2 will reverse up a little bit because you're kind of poking off the road. Yeah. And then Fuji and Handy also reverse back up a little bit. And then we'll just be waiting for Maddie. I think that should be good. It's not perfect, but
Fine.
let's see.
That should be fine.
Oh, it's working now. Yes. My tabbing between all the cars wasn't working earlier, and it was really doing my nutting.
So if you want me to shift to the other end.
No, it's fine. The nice sun rising over the estate. What is the showcase we have over the estate? It seems to be Formula 1. I don't remember what.
Could have been MasterCard.
So it's 60 years.
Probably.
Well, it's 2017, I think, right?
Yeah, this is 2017 version of the track. Okay, you and Matthew, you all good?
Yeah, I'm going to be moving on now.
Buying an okay case with the M4.
Seems a bit stuck.
Okay. Yep.
Easy through the gate.
I remember seeing the S5000s over here in New Zealand, Rapuna. The old school ones, they are loud.
Yeah. The like 70s ones.
I thought they were loud, then old school NASCAR went around the track, and that was the loudest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, they are pretty crazy.
It's blinded by the sun over here.
Here we go. Just find a spot to slot in.
Oh no!
Oh.
Any flash?
Oh, I think, is he having some technical difficulties? I think so. Oh, yep.
Look, he's going.
Alright. Guess this does give
I don't know why she started playing up until it doesn't play up until that point now.
Gives me perfect time to actually sell out the stream in places, because I haven't done that yet. Be a filthy sellout.
God, my engine sound so quiet next to everything else.
I mean, you are in a 106. So.
I can't even hear it. I have to...
Yeah, pretty awesome that we were able to get all these people here. Really wasn't expecting this, but pretty awesome.
Hopefully this time around, the product will play up. Or the system will come in.
Hopefully not.
think they're mostly from the Ferrari mod.
No, I should be fine. Nobody else is having issues, so it's probably something else. Because otherwise, if it was the mod, then everyone else would be running into the same problems. Ooh.
Right, third time's the charm.
Hopefully so.
Nice choice of cars.
Definitely. Esports level parking, yep.
I just put the first car park at the first 8. Oh, don't be.
Oh, it is.
I think it's gone again. Oh. This does not.
What's happening?
I really don't know.
Or are you just gonna take a picture with his car in the wall in the back? Take it like that.
Oh, he's got reverse.
Oh.
That's an improvement over last time.
I can't actually see what I'm doing because my system's froze. What the hell's happened to my system?
It sounds like you need a new potato.
Oh.
What just happened? I'll literally send you a screenshot of my computer right now.
Is it RAM usage or CPU usage?
Don't know.
Weird. It was running fine in practice earlier, was it not? Or
I don't know why it started playing up now.
Well, I guess
Like,
it's
I'm
kinda
might need like a 16
stand up, 'cause I am in
30, 50 or
VR,
something.
so I can
That's
actually look.
normally smooth. I have to restart the entire PC to fix the issue. So, if it stays like, I'm thinking to make my computer safe from flying. I might not take part on this due to technical issues.
Just
Unless-
restart your computer, dude. Could be it.
Yeah, we can.
Unless you could find someone else to replace me in that car.
We can always get started whilst you restart your PC, and then when you join in, we can just slot you into the running order wherever it.
I can always do a
Just
little bit
find
at the end
Photoshop my car
anyways.
in the thing.
Yeah, no, I think that's. I think yeah, we might as well just get on and get started.
We can Photoshop it
Yeah,
in afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Yeah.
overlay some pictures.
Just in the
Magic.
grass.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, everyone. So back to pits, and we will get started.
That means I'm gonna stand up.
Yep. I need to get my running order up. Who is first? Yes. Sticky, you are first.
No pressure.
No pressure. Nope. There's just a demo run as well, so just your showcase run. So don't need to go fast. Showing off.
Use some donuts.
Yeah, we have this lovely BMW Z4. Wanna give a little bit of information behind the car, why you picked it?
I picked it because it's my first endurance car, actually. I think when AC first came out, I drove this in a whole heap of leagues, and I was racing it in iRacing as well. But then I can't remember the guy who did the sound mod for it. made the sound mod for it, and I pretty much, yeah, that's been me ever since. It's my go-to.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty solid car actually all around in the GD3 class, the BMW. It's
not bad for a hairdresser car.
Yeah. The shoe on wheels, but it's got a surprising amount of power, and it's pretty stable. Pretty common to see it on grids, in AC at least, whenever the GD3s come out. Ooh, brush the hay bale. I'm certain that's going to get a lot of brushing over the course of the event. And there we go. Across the line. Cool. Who's next? Alright. Gia is up next.
Yes.
Yep. Center stage. Accidentally hit button box. But yeah, whilst you're sort of like obviously explaining the picks and stuff, you can do the like run and stuff, just helps keep things going. But yeah, got this F355 challenge here. Whoa, doing a bit of a burnout. Wanna give a bit of backstory on the car?
This was a friend of the family who is a Ferrari mechanic and restorer. He had this color scheme on his personal carriage. And since the 355 always have been my favorite Ferrari since '97 or something. Because I just love the design and especially the sound of the V8. It's just insane.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome car. Stalwart of cup racing back in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Indeed. It's and it's still old school and not crazy high spec and 700 horsepower
Yeah.
V8. And now they are classic cars already.
Yeah, crazy to think that the 90s is now classified as classic, but
Yeah,
where we are.
pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, it's fine, Handy, you don't have a mic. I can just do all the blagging for you. Yep, there we go. Leading across the line. Awesome. Next up is Lucas.
Alright, I got my technical issues sorted.
Awesome. Cool. Lucas with this custom GD86. Want to give a little bit of the backstory on this car? Oh, doing a burnout. Always the showman. But yeah, I guess if he's gonna be muted. So he actually sent me a PDF with this car, which is pretty crazy, as he goes and does some donuts. This is based off of his real life car that he bought when he was 19, after finishing his apprenticeship. And he's owned the car for 7 years now and done a bunch of pretty cool modifications to it over the years. Giving it coilovers, better brakes, some better rims and tires. And he's taken it on a bit of a tour around the world, it seems. Gone to the Nordschleife, up to the Monaco GP circuit. Has been on the highest Alpine pass in Europa Col de Iseran. I probably butchered that. Apologies. And has done the Stelvio Pass, amongst other things, and even some autocross events. So Got quite a history of this car. And it's pretty cool to see it here in AC. Even if not 100% accurate, it is still great to see. As he gives a bit of a flash of the lights there as he comes across. Cool. Alright, who is next? It'd be M2 up next. Crap. Oh.
That's me.
Yes, that is you.
Is it the mighty Peugeot? Nice.
Yeah, the mighty Peugeot. I got my...
I love the old rally cars.
Little Peugeot that could. Right, hang on. My game is being stupid. There you go. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Little Peugeot that could. Go whenever you're ready. And, want to give a bit of, info on this car?
So this car. This is the car I'm running in a sim racing rally series called Sim Rally Masters. I'm driving in the pro front wheel drive category.
Bit of a cross sim car, this one. Given that the rally takes place in Richard Burns, but you're able to port the livery over to AC.
Yeah. It seemed to be... The models were the exact same, so I... Oh no.
First one into the hay bales. Definitely not the last.
The models were like the exact same, so I could just easily port the skin without needing to do any kind of retouch.
Yep, that's one for the bin counter. Yeah, pretty awesome car. Alright, next up is Nero. Okay, it seems like it's working again. I hope. No, it's not. That's really... Okay.
Am I up?
Yep, you are up. You're up.
Lovely jubbly. I sort of feel like Jeremy Clarkson did when Bentley wouldn't give him the Bentley and he had that hunk of junk little hatch in Albania.
Yeah, it sucks that we weren't able to get the original car working, but at
I guess
least...
it's a substitute.
Yeah. Here we go with this good old BMW M4. Originally it was supposed to be an M5 E39.
That's correct.
Yeah. Do you want to, even though it's not the same car, do you want to give a little bit of information behind?
Yeah, can do. So, as Craig already said, I was going to have an E39 M5. Excuse it, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, but
That's fine.
no. So I was going to have an E39 M5, but I love those cars so much. I love 1990s BMWs more than anything. It's a life dream of mine to own an E39 M5. So that's why I drive them on here, and hopefully when I build up a few years no claims bonus, I'll be able to have one in the future.
Yes, always the damn insurance.
Oh, £40,000 I was quoted.
Jesus, it's ridiculous.
Well, my first car's $3,500 a year.
There, you slap a performance badge on anything and that insurance price, whoosh, to the moon.
Straight out the window.
Yeah.
It's only a Fiat Punto as well.
Yeah, no, mine's pretty pricey for my car as well, and it's 3-cylinder, barely can do the motorway speed limit.
Oh.
But yeah, for a replacement though, you got the Akrapovic M4. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but it's got a bit of grunt. There you go. Across the line. Who is up next? I've scrolled right past the sheet that I wanted. Right, Handy. Handy is up next. know why it's doing this, but whatever. Sort of selection thing for the cars is so inconsistent. But alas, we have lovely little Praga R1 here. He sets off on his demo run. Let me find it here. So yep, the reason why he picked the little Praga is the first car that he drove in SRS when he joined that. And when he has a steering wheel, this was actually the first car he drove with a steering wheel. And on top of that, he's also had success in the car, winning community championships in his own personal region. And so yeah, it's a pretty cool car, though, the Praga. I think it gets forgotten about a lot in AC. But it's kind of always been there as a fun little track weapon. I think Jimmy winning that championship in it has helped bring some spotlight to the car. But this one is slightly different. Got a bit less grunt, but still fun nonetheless. He brings it over the line here. There we go. Right, Michael.
Second.
Yep, so we got the Ginetta G40 Junior. This car is absolutely tiny.
It is a baby.
It is a baby car. Of course, the classic horn.
Well, I have to do the horn.
Yeah, I have to do the horn. Want to share a bit of information on the car?
Yeah, so when Sean was developing this mod, it was kind of an afterthought to do some of the driver's liveries that he was working with. This particular livery was the first one that got really noticed, and after that Plank Liveries was born, and that was it really. It's just requests came through.
Not quite enough power there for a donut.
Oh, no. It can do a grass donut.
Yeah, this thing is speed limited, isn't it? To like
100 horsepower, so it's limited to.
Yeah, 100 horsepower limit. Puts on some pretty crazy racing all around the UK.
And it's also the first championship I won on SRS was in this car as well. Little extra tidbit.
So he's going to go and greet the fans on the grass with a bit of a grass donut. Good old horn. Classic.
And then push it up the hill.
Yep.
You can see the spot welds on the bloody bodywork.
And there you go. All right. Next up is Matthew. Does the real car have the same one? No, I don't think so.
No, it doesn't.
No. Also, hey, Stuart.
Found it.
Yep.
Oh, if the game isn't being a bit buggy this time, I'll totally find out. Actually, said something, and I found his Formula 5000 car found somewhere. Set up weld. Link in it will be in the description.
Yep, the
Listen to Loader.
a big roar there from the S5000. I think probably the newest car here. Originated in 2019, this championship. It's, very spicy roar. I think it's like, what, 5-litre V8 or so? And,
well, I have like no idea what part to choose for the Goodwood Hill Club, so I just picked this instead. Just lined up me.
It's fine. But, yeah,
I got back to that message you said about this story about the car. Was incorrect. It's like a kart car.
Yeah, this is based off of an old championship from back in the 70s that took place in Australia and New Zealand, featuring obviously 5-litre V8 open wheelers. It was pretty crazy, but it kind of folded and kind of lay dormant for up until they tried to revive it with this car. A little bit different this modern iteration of S5000, as they're all using the same spec car. I don't know if there's different engines. I don't think so. I think they all use a Ford engine. But yeah, pretty powerful open wheeler, and with a very mean sounding engine.
Yeah, Gary Rogers Motorsport does all the engines.
So it could be good on paper.
Yeah, it definitely is. Alright, Mateo. Up next. Let me get you selected up in the BMW Z4 Drift. Bit of a off-kilter pick. But do you want to explain?
Yeah, it's the first car where which I've won a championship back in 2021. After 2 years of racing online. Also, it was quite a strange one because I won it while I was suspended.
It's definitely a way to win a championship. But I guess you've pulled out enough of a lead, eh? To not have to worry about it. It's a peculiar car to run a championship with, though. A drift car out of all things, or...
Yeah, also it was really fun to drive. Also because we had to play with the turbo.
Does look like quite a handful. Awesome. And then Fuji up next. In this Super GT500, very low car. I didn't actually notice how much of a pancake this car was until it rolled out just now. Hey, you wanna give a little bit of a slice on the car?
So, not this exact car, but I think it was the 2000s one they have in Gran Turismo 5, which was first online game I started racing on. We did it wasn't official of any type, but it was I think it was a league a friend was in, but they started a league with all the JGTC cars, so I joined it, and using the bit scuffed PS3 message system, we coordinated events and kind of did an online championship a little bit, a couple rounds. That was quite a lot of fun, about 30-minute races, but didn't do very well. But yeah, I drove the Denso 2000s JGTC cars, so really the first championship I participated in. So.
Yeah, nice. I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere, so. And yeah. Ooh. Last but not least, I think that is everyone. So it's now my shot. Aha. In this beautiful little Estonia 25, if I can roll it on out of the pits.
What's absolutely cute, that car?
Yeah, this car is very small. But let's see if I can get it here. It's got a bit of a peculiar start. It doesn't have a lot of power, so you really have to kind of drag the clutch away on the start to get it going properly. There we go. But yeah, it has about 150 horsepower from a 1.6-litre engine that is about the same as used in a Lada. But yeah, it's a pretty quirky little car. It comes from the old Formula Easter Championship that took place back in the Soviet Union, where these cars were kind of sort of just cobbled together with bits they could find really at the time. And to be as aerodynamic and as sound as these cars are, it's pretty damn impressive. But for me at least, this car holds a bit of a special place because obviously it was the first championship that I ever won in SRS. But it was also kind of the car that sort of, I mean, not only was it really fun to drive, I really liked doing all those races in it, but it's the car that kind of proved to me that I could actually be a consistent front runner given the right circumstances in a like full-on competitive sim racing championship. And it's definitely springboarded from there into what we have now, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, that is the last of the showcase runs. Is everyone done? Now we cycle back to Sticky and we'll get started with the fully timed runs.
Alright.
Yeah. First run. No pressure. The provisional best times are 55.4, but that's a showcase run, so obviously not really going to be too representative.
I won't beat that. I think the Peugeot might struggle as well.
Peugeot might struggle. Alright. Yep, and he is off. Of course. This guy's got a decent chunk of downforce and some nice grip, so should hopefully be able to do this pretty quick. But he will be setting the benchmark. There are technically no track limits set here, so you can put all four wheels off the track. Not that you'd really want to in most of these cars, because you'll probably die. But yeah, so he makes his way on up now through the front wall, pretty cautious. But it is the first run, so ooh, bit of a wobble, saved it. We come over the brow, and that is going to be 48-1 for the first run of the night. Cool. Alright, Gear, you're up. In the Ferrari. Your first timed run. Let's see if this is... Nope, it still doesn't. Okay. A little bit of burnout. Alright. There we go. Stopped by the marshals. And off he goes. Nice bit of burnout on the way. Car's a surprising amount of body room. Oh, he's off into the grass. Oh, a little bit of a spin. Get it going. Oh. There we go. Just a bit of a sighter one, this one, I guess, now. But, definitely not the first. We're going to see... Well, I've already seen a couple of people hit the hay bale on their bloomin' showcase laps. A good example of BinWood being deceptively tricky. It looks very simple in person, or when you're looking on as a spectator. But when you actually try and go fast, it's pretty hard to keep the car on the black stuff. Especially in some of these bigger cars. I guess this time isn't going to be awfully representative, but it's going to be a 1:04 run. Okay, Lucas. No, I'm not. Okay. This should work. Okay. Ooh. Alright, off he goes in his GD86. Sweepstick up first with the Malcolm bales. Well, doubt it'll take long. Oh, getting a bit sideways there. Picking up a nice little bit of dust as well. Definitely not the fastest car in terms of raw power, but seems to be getting a bit of a move on this GD86. Oh, all over the sand. Comes up through the flint wall. Oh. Nice bit of commitment there. Is he gonna... Oh, he's in the hay bales, but he keeps his foot in it. And this should actually be a pretty decent time, I think. He comes across the line now. And that puts him on a 58. Okay. Alright, next up it is M2, the Mighty 106. I'm sure this will definitely be setting the world record pace here, right? Was up onto the grid. Gonna get a little bit of an extra burn out. Nope, he's gonna be a cheating bugger and get a bigger run up. But he's away. And it's immediate with the understeer. And okay, he's keeping it on. He steams on down to Morecambe. How's he gonna handle it? Pretty fine. Definitely more in the tank there, though. To the flint wall. Nice and tidy. Oh, wheel on the grass. Back end out. And foot pinned. What's it gonna be? Let's see. A 58.3. Ooh. Only 1/10 off of Lucas in the GD86. Alright, Nero is up next. Got Stuart cheering you on from the sidelines. As the BMW M4 rolls out. Get a little bit of tire warming. Rolls on up to the marshals. There we go. Away he goes. A little bit of wheel spin there before the traction control kicked in. Surprisingly quiet car, this BMW, but I guess it is it's a more modern car. He's getting a move on here, though. Getting some decent speed out of the BMW. Let's go and sit on board as he comes into Morecambe. Oh, this car has a heads-up display. That's pretty cool. Oh, he's in the hay bales. That's up on the bin counter now. But as he comes up to the flint wall, nice and tidy. This corner is blind, as you can see on board. Probably one of the toughest corners, because you're right at the end. You really want to push hard, and then the corner always catches you out. He comes across the line here. He's going to put in a 101. Cool. Who's next? Handy in the Praga. Of course, looking at the Pragas on board, there is nowhere near as much space as with the BMW, but still a little bit. It's enough. He warms up his tires. Yeah, it was pretty tidy. He's still got 2 more runs after this as well, so can always improve. And Handy's off in the Praga. Pretty speedy up to the first corner. Oh, right on the edge. Just avoided the grass. Gonna get a little bit there. See as he comes down the Morecambe, wheel on the grass. He's gonna get it stopped nice. He then steams up the hill to the flint wall. Oh, overcorrected a bit too much into the hay bales, but he's still going. Got a bit of grass all, but he's lost the rear. Oh, those hay bales don't seem to have collisions. Up he goes, over the cross the line. For his first run, that is going to be 53-1. It's good enough for second at the moment. Right, next up is Michael. The little Janetta. See how many legs this thing has with its whopping 100 horsepower. I think that might actually be the least powerful car here. Unless the 106. I don't know how much power the 106 has. But he's away. Hardly any wheel spin. Too much grip. He comes down now to the first corner. A little bit wide on the grass. He's going for it. Getting the grass inside there. Bit of a rear end step out. As he has whopping speed coming down the straight here into Malcolm. How brave is he going to be on the brakes? Oh, little lock up. Pretty fine. God, this is easily the slowest car, I think, on the power sections. But I think it's...
Looks good, though.
Yeah. Oh, oh no. He's in the hay bales. Oh, yep, binned. But yeah, I think this car can be a bit of a weapon around the corners, so I think that's where it's going to make up most of its time, provided he can avoid the bales on the future runs. Cross the line. He's going to push him up 1 minute 8. Okay, who's next? It'd be Matthew. The S5000. You can hear it revving up from a mile away. Okay. Picks up to the line. Let's see how he goes. Big burnout away from the line there. Love to see it. He comes into turn 1, keeps it on. He's going to be able to really stretch the car's legs down this long stretch here. Best make sure, yep, bang on the brakes nice and early for Malcolm. Making sure he makes it. And back on the power up the hill to the flint wall. Pretty tidy. He comes on through. Oh, he's gone right through the... I'm not sure what happened there, but... oh. Things are happening. I'm not quite sure, but that's
I see.
That's a completed run of a 52-3. I think there was definitely some lag in that one. All right, Matteo.
Yeah, I just licked the stuff and sent it.
We like to see. Okay, see what this car... Oh!
That's interesting.
Oh. I think the server died.
Oh, so it wasn't just
Not
me.
my fault.
Nope.
Not my fault.
Oh, no. Oh, disaster. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, I have the, yeah, the way he turned, hey, just turn around. Yeah, I've fully, no, I've lost set connection to the, remote server. So, that probably means the server itself has died. which
Needs,
is
Oh no. Oh no.
he needs to give the server owner a shout.
I've sent him a message. Oh, wasn't hoping that to happen. Technical difficulties.
You still have the timestamp.
Yes, I will grab a bit of a snapshot of what the current times are. I think these times will definitely come down. But I will just grab that for posterity's sake. Just post it up. T-DOS. Hopefully not. But yeah, it is. It seems like the full server has gone down. Not just like the AC portion of it, but the like actual computer itself that the server is being run on has just fallen over, which is not good. Not good.
Be AC without some AC-ness happening.
Yeah, yeah. Albeit, to be fair to AC, none of it. This isn't its fault this time.
I'll be you out. Like I'll be about 10 minutes or so.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Apologies all for this. Hopefully we get it sorted soon. Otherwise we're gonna have to cook up some kind of alternative. Yep, there you go. It's fully booted me out of the server because the amount of things have run over. Let me just change this. There you go. Maybe I should make that a bit bigger. There you go. Technical difficulties. Let's see. Find the old server sign in again. At the right time, yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yes. This might be... trying to think. Guess I will. Given that server is dead, I will back out of the server and just save the old replay of what we have right now. Almost 450 megs already. Just close down some of the stuff I'm running as well. Way too much open. Trying to manage all of this stuff. Oh no, yeah, it's unfortunate. Not much we can really do at the moment though. But We can just... Yes. Anyone have anything interesting they would like to share? Little campfire story?
Donnie's a controller plebe now.
Yeah. He is. Yeah, hopefully all of that stuff's going well for him. No doubt he's quite busy at the moment.
Yeah, I miss that nerd. I miss him.
Ooh, just got a response back.
What did he say?
He says his internet dropped.
They sod off, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's actually Monday. Yeah, I might go to bed now anyway. It's 7 AM, so I might go to bed now.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But thank you very much for that. That was very fun.
Yeah, yeah. Shame that we run into the issues.
Yeah, that's alright. I was pretty much just about falling asleep anyway, so I should really go to bed.
Yeah, you probably should. It's probably a good idea.
Alright, guys, I'll catch you later.
Yep, thanks for showing up, and hope to see you around.
Ka kite anō.
But, you know, we're just working on fixing the server issues now. So hopefully it should be resolved soon-ish.
Not something we actually anticipated would happen.
No.
It was out of our control.
Yeah. It was out of the server's control as well. Apparently the internet just dropped, so...
Things happen.
Yeah. Sucks, but... It wasn't you this time, yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, server seems to be back up. I think. So that includes the AC server as well. So I think we can all start coming back on.
Yay.
Just hope. At least from what the remote server is telling me, the server is still running, but it might not be.
Oh, can't load it.
Yeah, I'm not getting...
Okay, yeah, it's... Let me just stop and restart it then. There we go. I think it should work now. I'm at least back into the remote server, so... It, should hopefully be working now.
Is it loading for anybody else yet?
I did just see it on my end, and then my AC decided it was going to be bad, and
No.
reload itself. It's showing for me as being up. Might be on a I don't know if the link will work, but I think if you just search BinWood in the server list, it should appear.
Mm.
Okay, I am back in, it seems. I think it should be working again. Or so I hope.
There we go.
There we go. Awesome. Okay, we can now lift off that. I'll leave it there for now. Yep, so... We'll just be picking up from where we left off. Once everyone is back in. Is everyone getting the server? Or...
I am. I am.
Cool. I've got 6 people in at the moment, so that means...
Yeah, I had to refresh the content manager list before it let me in.
Oh, we have...
just refresh the
Yeah, it seems
other one.
It's doing funny things.
Somehow I forgot to pick the correct car, so I got BMW.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't forget, if you had some kind of a setup on your car, you'll have to reload it, obviously. And if you didn't save it, then you can always go to the setup screen and go to generic and grab the last, and that should be what should have what you want. Let's see. Who are we missing? Nine people now, so we should just be missing 2, I think.
Mine's still showing an error.
Here we got Lucas, we've got M2, we've got Nero, we've got Handy, we've got Michael. Do you say you're just coming in, Matthew?
Oh wait, there was my farmer now.
Okay. We've got Fuji, we've got myself, and Matteo, are you returning? Or is he gone for
I still can't join.
You still can't
but I'm
join?
still trying.
Okay. Maybe try doing like a full refresh. Maybe of like
back
a.
on.
Yeah, wait a second. Is it still the same as before?
Yeah, it should be the same server as
Oh.
before.
And because I still can't join.
It might be on a different IP. I'm not fully sure. But, the server's the same name, same password.
Yeah, it didn't show up for me at first. I restarted
Yeah.
my game. It worked just fine.
I had to refresh the list so it would show me.
Bit of tomfoolery going down here in the car park. Reverse
Somebody
donut.
smoking.
It's about the only donut this car can do.
Somebody smoking heavily.
That was real close.
Lucas doing a big old burnout. For some reason the smoke isn't showing, but no doubt
it's
it probably
showing.
is.
It's straight in front of me. It's showing.
Yeah, I think it's just a mind being silly.
Yeah, your burnout just crashed my game.
Oh, there you go. Let's see it now. Burning it up. Those tires must be absolutely knackered.
Maybe we'll have to turn off the smoke quality.
M2 has taken his 106, quite literally rallying. Out in the fine.
You know, do a rally raid
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna set
until I
set
hit a
time on the rally
pothole and
track.
die.
Oh, I think you're approaching on the off-road driving section.
Oh, perfect.
Well, it doesn't
I
seem
mean,
like
the-
there's a lot here back in
It's
the...
not quite a.
But I think in future years they sort of develop this sort of area into a bit more of a off-road driving area.
Yeah, because they have
Because
the
there
road.
was. When did I watch it? Was it 2021 when I watched it?
I don't
The
know.
like rally cars go over like some kind of.
Oh, this is separate to the rally circuit. It was like for like
Oh.
yeah, it's just the general like off-road driving sort of track. I think when I last went, they had like just a bunch of Land Rovers going around it and stuff. I think one year they got like the some of the rally raid vehicles to go over it because they put like some jumps and bumps in and stuff.
Sounds cool.
Deep in the forest now.
Yeah, very deep in the forest. These trees apparently have no collisions. Oh, and he's found his way up to the top of the mountain, and he's crashed.
Out of everything, I smashed into a fence gate.
That was an alternative route.
Yeah. Hey, you think you can beat the current time by doing that route?
No,
No?
no, I
Now I
died.
can join it.
Oh, Michael's found his way to the back of the Goodwood estate. He said it's still not showing up.
Where is Ego?
It's around the back of the
Oh, he
Goodwood.
found it!
Hang on. Let me just leave quickly, and I'll go and grab a hopefully, and then grab an invite link to the server, and I can just put that in the chat.
He's there.
I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with, but I didn't. So there you go. Try that. Hopefully that should do it.
I'm coming to the estate.
I want to find the ice cream van.
Not for the ice cream van.
And the ice cream man. Where is it?
Ah, there it is.
This pit road is really tight with a Formula car with 450 degrees turn.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I did do a when I was sort of tooling around with the track and sort of exploring it. I did a run in the the Racing Studio Formula Hybrids, and I struggled like hell to get it out of the pits.
Yeah,
because those modern Formula 1 cars are obviously giant.
F1 turning circle.
Yeah, not good.
and they are slow too. Compared to the F2004, they are so slow.
Right, awesome. I think we've got everyone back in now. So back to the normal schedule, and can now remove the technical difficulties banner. There we go. Right, Matteo, yeah, you were up next before the server crashed. So
Wait a second, because my game is quite
God.
slow.
okay,
No.
yeah, no, it's fine. If everyone else,
I tried to enter the into the building, and I fell through the world.
Yeah, I don't
I think I have to.
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah.
Oh yes, no wheels on the wagon.
Yeah, yeah. Go to the wine cellar, yeah.
Oh no!
See how much wine you could fit in the back of that little Peugeot, and then run away.
I mean, it is a French car, so it is appropriate.
Should be enough for a week.
Tell me when I can go.
You can go, yeah.
Wait a second only.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, my game is lagging so much. Maybe you can let someone else.
Okay, well, I was the next one on the list to go, so I guess I'll do my run. We can come back. See what this little pocket rocket can do. I hope I don't fuck it up immediately on the start, because this thing is a pain in the ass to get started fast.
It really is.
It really is, yeah. Not the greatest, but it's a start. I think the time to beat is a 48. So let's see what I can do about that. A little bit of oversteer there. Yeah, 48.1. Jumping up the wheels a little bit over the grass, because this thing is basically no ground clearance. To the flint wall. Getting some interesting feedback from someone there. And there we go. I don't know what time that was, because my UI has been stupid.
That was 47? 8?
47.8, there we go. So that puts me in the lead. Awesome.
Pretty fast.
Yeah.
For a car of that power.
Fix. Shut up. I don't know why this doesn't want to work properly, but I guess Matteo gets ready to do his run.
Deal.
In the BMW Z4.
Drift.
I don't think these first runs, are going to be awfully representative. I think everyone will be able to pick up the speed a bit. These next runs, Matteo not leaving anything on the table all the way out into the grass. Properly give it some in this BMW. As he flies down to Malcolm. Up the hill he goes.
Sort of like, whoa.
Around the flint wall. Ooh, bit of oversteer. Voice. A little bit laggy, but it seems to be going fine. Or a little slide out of the final corner. He crosses the line with a 53.3. Awesome. And that's the end of the first batch of runs. Which actually...
I still gotta do a run.
Did I... Oh, yeah, my bad.
He hasn't gotten the run yet.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, my bad. Yep, so there you go. One more. It's the GD500. Yeah, no, sorry, I got completely knocked out of sync there with everything. With the server crash. So yeah, just go when you're ready.
Just.
Who?
Fuji.
Ah, here.
The Supra. Get a little bit of a... all of the onboard ankles suck. I guess we can go with this one. Get a nice view of what the driver is doing.
Not much of a view of where he's going, though.
No. Is there a better one?
That should be an awfully fast car.
Should be.
Should be.
Let's see.
It comes down to the driver.
So he goes away now on his run. Surprisingly slow off the line, this car, as he makes his way down to the first corner. The car does have a lot of grip, so it should be able to keep nice and planted into the grass a little bit there. He's going to stretch its legs nicely. Okay, his camera is useless. Flying to Malcolm. And up the hill he goes. Looks funny, just how much of a pancake this car is. Good speed around the flint wall. Oh,
Ooh.
in the hay bales a little bit. He's still going. This run should be pretty quick. Where is it going to put him? 45.
There you go.
So there you go. Save the best till last of the first runs. But there we go. That's them now officially finished with Fuji in the GD500. Taking the lead provisionally. As we now loop back around. Sticky is unfortunately... I was going to say no longer with us, but it makes it sound like he's dead. He is wisely gone to bed. So it will be Gear up next for the start of the second runs.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because you are
Let's
second
try
on the
not
list.
to spin this time.
Yep. Remember, still have one more run. So. But yep, your time to beat is a 1:04 from last time. Overall, obviously, the 45. Away he goes. Bit more steady through there. Keeps it nice and tidy on the track. Uses his bit of the sand there. Nice roar of the Ferrari as it comes down to Malcolm. Pretty steady on the brakes there. To the flint wall. A little bit of lag on my end, but seems to have made it through fine. Misses the hay bales. Very nice and clean run. Should hopefully be also pretty quick. Hoping as he comes across the line now. 53. That is currently provisionally not third place. I don't quite know where because of the old board, but we'll see. Lucas is now up.
That's more the time I expected.
He's kicking up a lot of smoke there on the start. As he gets going for his second run. Ooh. A little bit of lag again there. I'm hoping it's not anything bad. Seems to be fine. Let's see, the time for him to beat though is a 58.2. He's definitely on his way to do that, I think. Very fast there through the flint wall. Will he miss the hay bales here? He does. Comes streaming now up to the final corner. Keeping that power nice and flat. To the line, and it's a 58.1. So just faster than last time, about a 10th. Next up is M2. Time to...
This time I'm gonna get actually close to the start.
Yeah, not be a filthy cheat this time. Time to beat is a 58.3 though. Away he goes. Nice bit of smoke from 106 as he gets away. Bit nicer run for the first corner. A little bit of dust, but that's no bother. Ooh, 4 wheels off there. Bit risky, but it paid off. He comes steaming down to Malcolm. A little bit of a lockup. Bit more of a lockup. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh, avoids all the hay bales, though. Nice little save. He now steams up the hill to the flint wall. Nice and tidy around there. It's probably the toughest corner on the track. Get through that pretty clear. And to the final corner now. Let's see, have those mistakes cost him? Or will he be able to eclipse his time? It's 59, so not quite. I think that big slide out of Malcolm really cost him. Alright.
Hard to get all of this out of this car.
I think I could tell. Alright, Nero up next. The M4. Time to beat is a 59.9. Okay. And away he goes. Bit of wheel spin there off the line from the BMW. A bit better there for the first corner. Nice bit of dust there. See how far he can stretch what the BMW's got. And this run down to Malcolm. Oh, he's late on the brakes. Oh no, and he's through the hay bales. But didn't seem to move, which is interesting. I thought they would.
He imitated the Hyundai.
Still going though.
On the offline version, the hay bales goes onto the drive.
Yeah, I think, as Michael put in the chat, I think he's right. They're client-sided, so as you saw when he came onto the track, he bumped up again, and I think that was him running over a hay bale. That's a 1:05 there. And but on our end, we wouldn't see it unless we plowed through the hay bales. Just a limitation of how AC works.
That was one horrendous fail, awfully embarrassing as well.
Yeah, no. Good commitment though. Love to see it. Handy is now up in the Praga with a 53-1 to beat from last time.
Let's hope it doesn't hit an invisible hay bale.
There he goes in the Praga. I think he gets it right. Oh, he's all the way up into the grass. Oh, and he spun. Unlucky. He gets it back facing the right way. Going again. Let's see how much is he going to push for the rest of the lap. Got nothing to lose now, really. Comes down into Malcolm. Oh, much more aggressive on the brakes. Through the hay bales. Oh. Really pushing the limits of what this little Praga can do. Comes up to the Flint wall now. Praga a bit bent out of shape. It still seems to be holding the road quite fine. He's going to climb across the line now. And that is going to be a 1:10. Up next, Michael. With a whopping 1:08 to beat. Lucky little Janetta. Not much of a wheel spin again off the line, but it tries. He's away now. I think this car should be pretty quick through the corners. But as we can see on the straights, it's definitely not the fastest mover. Gets a bit of grass there after a little snap. Bit more grass. Into Malcolm now. Nice on the brakes. Oh. Brings it back on. Nice. He comes through now. Pretty tidy. He's gonna make it through here though. Oh, a little bit into the hay bales. A little bit more into the hay bales. Little toot of the horn. Comes over the brow. What's it gonna be? Should be pretty decent. It was a 1:02. It's an improvement, I think, over last time. Yes, it was. Right, next up is Matthew in the S5000. Time to beat there is... It's a 52. See what he can do. Pretty clean start. Roars down to the first corner. Oh, he's locked up and he's gone straight on. But he keeps it. All nice and tidy. Still salvage something here. 50 powers on down to Malcolm. nicely stopped up. Up the hill he goes. To the flint wall. Around the final corner he comes. This should still be relatively quick. 49. It was actually an improvement over his first run. Get another car to break into the sub-50s. Mateo is up next. Obviously, 53 is the time to beat.
I've just beaten 56 by about 6,000. Should have been a 48 if I didn't walk up there.
There's definitely a lot more time in that car. As he goes on now, down into the first corner. A little wide, but it's okay. Pretty tidy in the grass, and a bit more grass. He runs on down now to Malcolm. All chat. See the car rolling around as he tries to give it all it's got. Up to the flint wall a little bit on the brakes. Bit of a slide on the exit, but it's no surprise given the car. All very wide on the exit into the hay bales a little bit, but he keeps control. I think there should definitely be a bit of an improvement as he comes around the final corner. It's gonna be 51. Alright, well, it's back to the leader now, Fuji. Time for your second run. 45 to beat. Time to try and raise that benchmark even higher. Is he there?
He's there.
Oh, I think he's revving. Fuji, you there? No?
Right there.
I think he might be MI. Oh, no, there you go.
Oh, he's going. He's on the move.
We're on the move. little toot from Janella. He gets ready now. See, can he improve? I think so. But only time will tell. Away he goes. Big wheel spin off the line. Roars it down to the first corner. It's quick. Very quick. Speeds on down to Malcolm. Pretty tidy through there. Up to the flint wall now. Is he gonna break? A little bit. Keeps it clean. Or puts a wheel in the grass and he's in the hay bales, but he keeps his foot in. This might still not be too bad as he comes over to cross the line. No, he does not improve on the 45. What time was that? I don't know. The 47. Okay. Last but not least, it is time for myself. 47.8 is the time to beat myself. I think I can definitely do better. Just need to make sure I nail everything. Not the best of starts, but it's okay. On the grass, bit of a slide. Just need to keep my foot pinned as hard as I can through this. As I dare for Malcolm. Oh, scraping the hay bale a little bit.
Very fast.
Trying as much as I can, and that is a 47. Ah, not enough. It's faster than last time, but just off the mark. Alright. Now 45 still remains the time to beat, but we are getting some more competitive times on the board now. So we move on to the final set of runs this time. So Gear, time for your third and final shot. Of course, don't forget after this, we have the little MX-5 party in the wet. There'll be 2 runs of that for everyone. And then we'll see who's the fastest there. That'll be fun.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought you were gonna go after Mateo.
Oh, no, sorry, no. I was reverting back to the proper schedule.
It wasn't set up.
There he goes away on his final run. First of the final runs here for the main shootout.
Taking it nice and easy for these turns. Doesn't want to bin it.
He's holding some decent speed, though. That's what it is sometimes in these hill climb runs. It's finding that balance between speed and safety that works for you. That's how you be fast. We've seen quite a lot of people have fallen victim to incidents, but very tidy runs so far and pretty quick. Always in the hay bales a little bit, but he keeps it going. The 53 to beat as he comes over the brown now. What is he going to put in? 52-2. It's an improvement, but not enough to lift him up from his current place of 5th. Technically 6th, because Sticky did the 48. Alright, Lucas. No, it's still not going to work for me. Pain. Okay, the time to beat for yourself is a 58-1. See if this Toyota can give any more. Nice wheel spin off the line. Because this car has got a pretty clean paint job on it, you can really tell the amount of dust usage here. Albeit, I guess his donuts in the car park earlier probably didn't help things. But look at that full commitment. He's giving it some. Wants to make this last run count. Down to Malcolm. On the brakes. Or a little wide. He keeps it. To the flint wheel now. Oh, commitment. That's what I like to see. Giving everything nice and clean through there as well. This should be a pretty good one for the 8.6. Entirely that's going to be earth-shattering, but it should help lifting him up. Voila, 57. It's a little bit more of a buffer over the Peugeot. And speaking of the Peugeot, M2, you are up next. 59.8 is the time to beat. But I think your fastest was a 58 actually on the first run. See if you can maybe even challenge the 57. Let's see what this Peugeot can do. Smoking off the line. As we come down to the first corner. Oh, that body roll. Very wide, off 4 wheels, but it's a rally car, so it can handle it. Off into the grass, using all the grass, it seems. Keeping that throttle pinned. He then rolls his way up to Malcolm. Tiny lockup. Oh, he's very wide again. Hope that hasn't blown it. Up to the flint wall. Full commitment. Oh, quite wide on the exit there, but he keeps it off the hay bales. Through here, quite tidy. So come up to the final corner. What's he gonna do? 59.3. Doesn't beat his first run. Okay.
I
Nero.
think the run-up helped a bit.
Probably did. But also you went on the grass a bit less.
Yeah, this car isn't quite as agile as the actual rally car.
Yep, 105 is the time to beat here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, a nice bit of wheel spin there off the line. Oh, he goes a little wide, but he keeps it going. He goes. It's probably the biggest car we have here, I think. So definitely not an easy one to keep on. Tracks doesn't... Oh! Gone up again! Oh no!
Straight into the camera booth.
Yep, straight into the camera. Get a nice view there of the interior, though. Of the BMW.
He's going off for the candle.
Oh, tragedy has struck twice. But alas, he's still carrying on. It's the spirit. Bit more in the hay bales. We'll see what this is gonna be. I think first run was probably the best here of a 59. This is gonna be not gonna beat the previous run. All right, Handy.
I did brake too late, I think. But I locked up.
Yeah, you're on the grass as well. It just didn't help. It's a tricky braking spot. So, yeah, catches out the best of people. Right, 53 to beat for Handy from the first run. Let's see what the Praga can do. He's away. Nice start there. Not a lot of wheel spin, but it gripped up really nicely. Into the first corner now. A little wide on the exit, but keeps it all on. Bit of sound there. It's all good. Praga's got some legs down here.
With issues again.
Oh, and he's locked up into the hay bales. Oh, no. Oh, tragedy. That braking spot has caught out 2 cars now in a row. Disastrous. But he's still going. He's not going to let that put him down. He steams on up now. Ooh, in the hay bale a little bit. There you go. Crosses the line for a 56. It's not quite better, but it was an improvement over his second run. And Michael. It is a turn. It's a 1:02 to beat. Plucky little Janetta. Makes his way off the line now. Full power. Giving it a lot of commitment here. Trying to see how much he can squeeze out of the little Janetta. Oh, and he's lost it on the braking into Malcolm. Oh, tragedy. Malcolm is catching everyone out. Seems like someone slipped a bit of oil on the track or something. Who knows?
Someone's turned the grip down.
Oh, disaster. 3 runs in a row. All disrupted at the same turn. A little bit in the hay bale there, but wrapping off the run. Can he beat the 1 minute 2?
No.
No, unfortunately not. Alright, Matthew. 49.9 is the time to beat.
My control's been a little bit funny again.
Okay, that's fine.
So I might just pass it along to the next person.
Okay, yep. Sure thing. So that would be Mateo. For your final run. Go on board. I feel like I haven't used these onboard shots enough. With a 51.9 is the time to beat. He gets ready on the line. A bit of repositioning. And away he goes. Nice start. Looks a lot faster when you're actually on board. On the grass, lots of counter steer going on in this thing. I can imagine it being a bit of a handful. As he powers on down now to Malcolm. This thing's got quite a decent amount of power as well. On the brakes. Oh, bit of counter steer, but he's going to hold on. Break the Malcolm curse that we seem to have building. He now heads on up to the flint wall. Always scary, running up right alongside that, but he's in the grass a little bit. Keeps it off with the hay bales, though. See, now powers over around the final corner, over the crest. And what's it gonna be? 51.5. Slight improvement over last time. Okay. Fuji. And to try and break the 45. He's already going. Eager. Get a rooftop camera or something. There we go. Get a proper run on board and see how this beast goes. Okay. Oh. There we go. Finally used the proper UI that I wanted to use. He absolutely floors it. Little lift. This thing has so much traction. 45.8 time to beat here. He steams on up to the flint wall. A little bit on the brakes. Oh, he hits the flint wall. Oh, tragedy. He's still... Oh, he's getting it going again. Struggling to get it going uphill. Disaster. The 45 is not going to be beaten by him. Oh, you're losing power. Oh, sucks, handy. Hopefully it comes back for when we switch to the MX-5s. There we go. Cruises across the line. Not going to set an improvement. Matthew, are you now ready?
Yep, sorted.
Awesome. Can I open this one? Select. Okay. The S5000 car rolls away. Let's see what he can do here. Time to beat is a 49.9, but the 45 is also potentially available. Away he goes. Grips up nicely off the start. Better first corner than last time. This could be very quick. Really stretching the legs of this car down towards Malcolm now. Trying to get as much of it out as he can. Bit braver on the brakes than last time as well. Love to see it. This could be for the win. Oh, he's in the hay bales, he's in the wall, but he keeps it pointing straight. And the hay bales a little bit more, but if he can get his foot down, this might still be a good run. Oh, he's in the hay bales on the outside, but he's going to keep his foot in. And that pushes him up 47-3, and oh my god, he's gone flipping. Oh, spectacular accident there to finish off that run. And,
Wow.
wow, yeah. And last but not least, let's see if I have anything to say about these runs. Hopefully I do. But, we'll have to see. Lucky little Estonia. I think there's a bit more than a 47.5. I just need to do it. Away we go. That wasn't a great start again.
What you see, I just literally sent it.
Trying to use as much as I can here.
Really creative lines here. It's a foot wall. Full power. Slows out for the turret. Doesn't hit the outside wall. Very good.
Nope. Here we go. Moment of truth.
And across the line.
She's gonna be squashing my books again.
Did it even get timed? I don't know. Or was it just not faster? Hard to tell.
Didn't see the time update.
No, I didn't either. It was very weird.
Very weird.
375. Ah, it was just slower. Damn it. There's a 47.569. My best was a 47.544. But there we go. Yeah, I did try.
That was very close between me and you, though.
That was very close, yeah. It's a little car. It's not got a lot of power, but it's small size makes it quite nice to throw around the corners. But there we have it. That makes the event, or well, at least the main portion. Fuji takes the overall with a 45.8 in the Super GT Supra. See as he's parked his way up at the top there. Matthew in second with the S5000. Myself in third with the Estonia 21. Sticky, unfortunately, couldn't be with us for the final two runs. In fourth with a 48.1 in his BMW Z4 GT3. Then Matteo in the BMW Z4 Drift in fifth. Gia in sixth. I think all these next runs are actually improvements over their previous ones. Actually, no. Handy would be in seventh, but that still is where he ended up anyways. Lucas in eighth, M2 9th, Michael 10th, and Nero in 11th. Awesome stuff. And yeah, that was a really interesting set of runs. In a very nicely mixed bunch of cars. Pretty close overall in the end, though. Had some nice tight fighting at the top, and we had some nice little fighting in the middle. It's great to see. Alright, now comes the fun part though, as we are going to reboot the server. Just give me a couple of minutes. Then we will be into running with part 2. Where the MX-5 Cup gets to meet a wet version of the track.
Yeah, I just tried it and that's... Ooh.
It's gonna be interesting.
I haven't tried it.
It'll be interesting.
I've only tried it on the dry track.
It's still steady. Also, slick tires and water, Yeah, literally no quit.
Here we go. The server should be up.
It's up.
And let's make your way in. Let's see what can be done. The plucky little MX-5.
Yeah. Hope I only can keep it out of the hay bales and flint walls.
So this is going to be a much more condensed running. We're going to use the same running order again, but this time everyone will only get 2 runs. Only 2. I see someone is pretty eager. I think there is a... sounds like there's a pesky helicopter. Alright, so... let's see, have we got everyone? Got 7 people.
I'm about to.
8. I think we should have 10. Or actually 9, I think at the moment, because Handy is having issues. Guess we are missing Mateo at the moment. I think, unless he appears in the tomfoolery again in the paddock. Okay, well, I guess...
Would everyone be back in the pits again?
Yeah. I guess we can get started. Hopefully Mateo will join in due course. But he's down towards the bottom of the running order anyway, so... yeah, we can get started. So, Gear, you'll be the first up again. No pressure.
Okay. No pressure.
Don't know what this helicopter noise is, but...
there is a helicopter on the track.
Apparently really close to the start line. Go. Get this one on board. See how this goes.
Here goes nothing.
A little bit of a bug on the power there. First to explore out here on the wet track in the MX-5s. This car has a lot of grip, but the track does not. Taking it nice and steady here. Not a bad play. Runs up to Morecambe now. Very steady.
Very, taking it very easy. You don't know in the rain how much grip you're gonna get.
No, he doesn't. And up he goes, round the flint wall. Oh, a little bit of a rear end loose there. He's good. See then rolls on up to the line. He's going to set the first time here. 1:05. Of course, we have no clue how good or bad that's going to be. So we need to wait for others to go. Next up is Lucas. 1:05 is the time to beat. The current benchmark. You can see all the spray. It's ready to go and away he goes. Is he going to be conservative or is he going to go flat out straight out of the gate? Looks like he's going to be taking a bit more chances. Really going for it. Guess he was driving a car originally that didn't have a whole great deal of grip anyways. This probably actually has a bit more than the 8.6 that he was driving earlier. I feel that the MX-5 is a very agile car. Was he gets a little wide there on the grass, but still pretty good. To the flint wall now. No brakes. That looks things. Oh, a bit of a slide there. But he keeps it. Around that corner nice and tidy. He's going to round off the run here. Should easily propel him to the top of the board. But what's it going to be? 59. That is the new benchmark. Alright, M2, you're up.
Boy.
59.3 is the time to beat. Let's see if you can do it. Away he goes. For his first run. Oh, big slide there. He keeps it. Definitely not holding back here. Another big slide. It's proper going for it. He comes up to Malcolm. Oh, a little bit deep on the brakes. But he makes it. The hill towards the flint wall now. Whoa. Absolute everything being used there. Made it cleanly through there. Let's see, will this be enough to topple Lucas, or will he slot in behind him? And... oh. Slots in second. Only just missing out. 7/100ths of a second. Whew. Tight.
Bit hard to adjust from a front wheel drive to a rear wheel drive car.
Alright, Nero, you're up. Very tight at the top. Let's see where Nero can slot in. Goes. To get it nice and steady. I think this is a pretty smart play for the first run here. Others crash out, trying to go too aggressive, and that will propel him up the order. A very clean run so far. Oh, lost it, and he's in the hay bales. Oh, tragic.
Oh,
he's lost powers there. Oh no. There you go, you got it going again. Yes, no indeed, Michael. Oh, shame. That corner is tricky because there is a slight sort of like dip after it that really sort of throws you off balance-wise. And he's going to cross the line now for a 1:18. Oof. Could have hoped to make better of that next time. Handy is not...
he's missing.
Yeah, nope, unfortunately.
I tried to keep that one tidier with a bit of a technique, but it all went a bit wrong.
Yeah. Right, Michael. Let's see what Michael can slot in here. Should be an expert in this lovely British weather. Still gutted that Goodwood was cancelled on the day I was supposed to be going this year. But alas, it's what it is. Michael gets away. But he's wobbled.
Bit of a snap.
Off onto the grass, but he's good. You can see the lack of grip out there. He squabbles around a bit. Down to Malcolm. Quite early on the brakes. Ooh.
Bit of a lag spike
A
there.
bit of a lag, yeah. As he comes on up the hill to the flint wall. No brakes.
No brakes.
Bold.
But...
Oh, he's in the hay bale, but he saves it. Collects his thoughts up for the next corner. Alright, let's see where he's going to slot in as he comes up to the final corner now. And this should be reasonable. 1 minute 2. Puts him comfortably in third for the time being. Alright, next up is Matthew.
Goes from a very grippy car to a... well, also a pretty grippy car, but in
Not so
worse
good
conditions.
Yeah. Away he goes.
Taking it easy. Getting a feel for the track.
Yeah. Still holding some speed though. If we can keep this current rhythm up, this might actually be a pretty solid run. Get it nice and early on the brakes. A little wobble there, but he keeps it. He'll dabble at the brakes into the flint wall here. Nice and clean through that little swabble again, but keeps it. He's going to come over now. This should be a pretty respectable run. Let's see where he slots in. A 1 minute 4. Okay, Mateo is the next. Lucas's 59.3 has remained untouched for the time being. But let's see if Mateo has anything to say about that. He gets going. Big wheel spin. Love to see it. No traction control, gang. At least I think. Oh, slide there. He's going for it. Here he goes, up to Malcolm. Got it stopped. The hill he goes. Let's see what he can do around the flint wall. Nice commitment there, bit wide. Slight brush of the hay bales, but no actual contact.
Oop.
A little bit on
Hits
the
the
inside
inside.
there, but he's fine. This should be a good run. Not sure what the time's gonna be. As he comes up here to cross the line. It's gonna be a 1 minute 7. Not enough. Not enough. Right, Fuji. That is good enough to put him third, though, overall, for the time being. Let's see what Fuji can do. The sort of coffee-coloured MX-5. Can he take both crowns? It's not going to be easy, this one. But it might be doable. No pressure. Steady start. But also not slouchy either. Right down to Malcolm now. He jumps on the brakes. Gets stopped up quite nicely. He climbs the hill. A little bit of brakes into the flint wall. And steadily through here. Pretty clean though. He powers his way up to the final corner now. What's his time gonna be? Let's see, I think this should be pretty decent. 1 minute 3. Good enough for 5th as it stands. And
It's your turn.
I don't think we've had Handy rejoin, unfortunately. Yep, so it will be my go now. Take most of the fuel out of this thing. I don't need it. And away we go. No traction control for me. I like the car that way. Away we go. Let's see what I can do here.
First turn.
Oh, big understeer.
It's a feel for the grip.
Yep, definitely a feel for the grip. Especially after the Estonia that's pretty much magnetized to the road once you get their downforce working. It's a far cry from that. Downshifted a bit too much there for Malcolm. Should have stayed in 3rd, but I went down to 2nd foolishly.
Small lift.
Little dabble on the brakes through the flint wall.
Ooh,
Very wide there.
understeer.
I'm
That
struggling on these brakes. It's a bit of a scruffy run. But hopefully, speed-wise, it shouldn't be too bad. Where's that going to put me? Oh, to the top. 59.2. There's definitely room for improvement here. Definitely room for improvement. We round off the first round. Very tight at the top. All to play for. As Kia, it's time for your final track. 105 is the time to beat. See if you can join the sub 1 minute club.
Yeah.
There he goes. There we go. Good start. Ooh, gets a little washout. He's on the grass, but he keeps his foot in it. He comes powering down to Malcolm. We'll go straight on the brakes, but makes the line work. He now climbs the hill. Up to the flint wall, yep. We'll dabble on the brakes. Steady through there, but this should be a pretty tidy run. Expecting to see a good time now as he comes across the final corner. Over the line. Shoots him up 1 minute 3. Okay, Lucas. See if you can reclaim the throne. Pretty decent run. As he's away, go on board with him, see what he does. Did you see that understeer through the first corner? He's washing out onto the grass. Taking all the grass there.
Big
big correction. He's trying to give it his all. Taking all the grass he dares through there. He's lining up for the shoot around the flint wall. Full commitment. Oh, love to see it. He breaks down a little bit on the grass there, but he's fine. Counter steer. As he powers up now through the final corner. This could be pretty good. Let's see. Is he going to top all the time? He is a 58.6. Oh. Alright, M2, you're up. 59.4 is the beat, but I'd assume your aspirations are maybe a bit higher. Oh, as he has a bit of a wobble coming onto the line. Oh, just stopped before the line. He's gonna go for it. It's a commitment here. Bit of a slide out there, but he keeps it all on the track. Big cut there. Another slide, but he keeps it on. Maximum commitment here. See how he does now down into Malcolm. Dips a wheel onto the grass. He gets a really fast run through there. Bit of correction on the exit, but it's fine. He powers on up to the flint wall. It's looking to be a pretty fast run. Full commitment through there. Comes up to this corner now. Nice and tidy. Let's see where this is going to put him up. This is looking good. Just the final corner to go now. Foot flat to the floor. Oh, it's 59.1. Good enough for second place, but still 0.5 off of Lucas's time. Alright, Nero. Going to beat is a 118. Let's see what he can do. Away he goes. Nice steady start here. It comes on through turn 1. Taking a nice bit of grass there. Got pinned on the run down to Malcolm. Nice and steady on the brakes. Up the hill he goes. A little bit of braking up to the flint wall. Let's see. Has he learnt from last time? The answer is yes. I think this could be a pretty respectable run. Let's see where this is going to put him. Comes around the final corner. Little wobble there. He's going to cross the finish line. A 107. Big improvement from last time. Alright, Michael. 102. It's the time to beat. See if you can break out of the top 5. Or break further into the top 5. Whoa. Big moment there. Away he goes. Nice and tidy there for the first corner. It's pretty solid so far. Let's see how he fares now down at Malcolm. Goes straight. He keeps the car going on the track. Maybe a little suboptimal on the exit there, but as he climbs up the hill, still looking like a pretty respectable run. Very close to the flint wall there. Oh, little brush of the inside there. Big wobble, but he keeps it. Here we go. I think this could be a decent run. Let's see what the timesheet says. 1 minute 1. So it doesn't move him up a place, but it keeps his place a little bit more steady. Alright, Matthew.
I'm next.
Yes.
Yeah.
A 1 minute 4 is the time to beat. Away he goes. Have your excuse 30 liters. Sure thing, Michael. Sure thing. Pretty good run here so far from Matthew, though. He comes down to Malcolm. Taking it nice and early on the braking. Better to be safe than sorry. There he goes now. Dabble at the brakes through the flint wall. Still keeping it pretty close. Nice and tidy for that. Ooh, little wobble, but he keeps it. Here we go, through the final corner. What's it gonna be? Should definitely be an improvement, I think. 103. Oh. Let's see who is up next. Matteo. Minute is the time to beat. I think you should definitely be able to get into the sub 1 minute club. We shall see. Oh, very extravagant release here. Rolls up to the line. A little bit of a onboard view here. From the passenger's view.
Like we're really there.
Nice and clean through there, lots of speed. A little bit hesitant on the power there, but not surprising. He now rolls on up to Malcolm. Nice. Tidy on the brakes there, using all the track. A tiny bit more. Full power up the hill now. Giving it everything at the flint wall. Bit on the brakes. Nice and clean through there. This should be a good run. Comes around the final corner. See where he's gonna put it. 57. Whoo! Smashes Lucas's time by 8/10. Madness. Alright, Fuji. You're up. 1 minute 3 is the time to beat. See, the skies have cleared out a bit. There we go. For those first few corners. Whoa, full commitment on the throttle. Ooh, a little bit loose, but he saves it. Keeps it going. That might have worked out. Up to the flint wall now. No braking. Oh, he hits the hay bale on the inside a bit, loses the rear. Oh,
it's over.
He's binned it. Keeps going though. I do think beating the 1 minute 3 is probably over now. But we'll see as he comes across the line now. Yep, nope. Fortunately, does not break his time. Right, I think that is now means that it's my go. Last run of the day. See if I can do
Break
something.
a leg.
It's gonna be hard to topple that 57.8. I'm gonna give it my best shot. Understeer again there. So hard to get that grip. 7 flat coming up, I wish. It's gonna be hard. Oh, it's so
Slide
awkward.
out.
I think this might still be an improvement upon last time.
It's a flip wall.
Oh,
Oi.
losing it, but I'm keeping my foot in the fall. Way down to third, because I'm losing power. I think I might have pissed it off, though. Don't think this is going to be an improvement. We'll see.
No.
No. 59.1. So I crossed the line there. Which actually was an improvement over my first run, but sadly not enough to even... Oh, 3 milliseconds off of the podium. Gutted. Gutting. But wow. Those runs from Lucas and Matteo there, they really put it all on the line there on the last runs. Pretty impressive, but shouldn't be so surprised. But yeah. That is it. Matteo wins with 57.8, Lucas second, 58.6, Martin third with a 59.1, and myself in fourth just with a 59.1 as well. Michael in fifth with a 1:01, Gear in sixth with a 1:03, Fuji seventh with another 1:03, Matthew in eighth with a 1:03, and Nero in ninth with a 1:07. Congratulations, everyone. That was pretty good fun. At least on my end. Don't know about yourselves. But
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, thanks everyone for showing up. It was really wasn't expecting to get as many people as we did, so I'm really grateful for that. Pushed pretty hard to try and get as many people as I could, and it seemed to pay off. Ooh. But yeah, that is it. I will. Yeah, thanks for showing up. You know, I will.
More events.
Yeah, I will put up more proper results in about like a few minutes after I've ramped up the stream to just sketch of everything, and I'll probably put them on like the YouTube sort of community tab and stuff so people can see. Might even put together a little highlight reel of the like sort of fastest runs and stuff, just to show it off. But yeah, thanks everyone for showing up. That was awesome. Thanks to everyone who appeared in the chat as well on stream. Great to have you guys around as well. Next event is gonna be soon-ish. I've had this event planned for ages now. I've just never bothered doing it. So I think gonna pen it in now. September. No date confirmed, but at some point in September there will be the next event coming up. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, is there anything anyone wants to say before we close up shop here for the night? Or
Thank you for the event.
thank you.
Thank you, been a pleasure.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Bye.
Yep. See ya.
Take care.